Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Tuesday, July 8, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Tuesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays for my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I'll have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. And also tonight, in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the last half of this week, the upcoming weekend, and on to the start of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Tuesday night as we conclude yet another day as I begin my National Day calendar segment here. And of course, today was National Chocolate with Almonds Day. Anyone ever had chocolate with almonds? How about a candy bar with chocolate almonds? Each year on this day, National Chocolate with Almonds offers a combo deal to celebrate. What a great way to wrap up chocolate and almonds in one package. Celebrate by giving some to a friend or neighbor. Hashtag Chocolate with Almonds Day. When it comes to adding almonds to chocolate, the options are plentiful. From cakes to chocolate bars, puddings, and cookies, we can celebrate this National Day with snacks and desserts galore. Whether you pick up a chocolate bar or make something from scratch, this holiday sure hits the spot. This timeless combination brings smooth chocolate and however, it also adds a warm nuttiness to cakes and brownies. Add both to ice cream or mousse for a richer flavor, or elevate other divine desserts such as cheesecake and custards. Chocolate served with chopped nuts drizzled over your favorite pastry adds just a hint of sinful flavor. And when popcorn screams for added crunch, chocolate and almonds answer the call. The options are unlimited for this combo, so don't doubt it. And how about Almond Joy? Here are health benefits of almonds. Here are the health benefits of almonds. It reduces the risk of heart attack. It lowers bad cholesterol. It protects artery walls from damage. It helps build healthy bones and teeth. It provides healthy fats and aiding weight loss. It lowers the rise in blood sugar and insulin after meals. It helps provide good brain function. It nourishes the nervous system, and it alkalizes the body. Here's how to observe. Simple ways to enjoy chocolate and almonds are by sipping coffee flavored with simple ways to enjoy chocolate and almonds together. Simple ways to enjoy chocolate and almonds are by sipping coffee flavored with the combination. Be sure to invite friends who appreciate these holidays as well. Anyone who savors friendship and chocolate should be included. Don't forget to share posts on social media using hashtag Chocolate with Almonds Day. So, one particular candy bar in mind comes to mind, especially with added with the coconut, is of course the Almond Joy. You know, with the Almond Joy is the one with the nuts, almond nut that is. And of course, today was also National Freezer Pop Day. In the heat of summer, National Freezer Pop Day brings the sweet chill of relief. Today, of course, would have been a great day to grab one of America's favorite ways to cool off with a frozen sweet treat. Freezer Pops have a long history. Freezer Pops have a long history, and they have come a long way. One that's over 60 years old, and that history includes kids and summer fun. What's better than getting outdoors and spending time with friends and family? Well, perhaps cooling up with a freezer full of freezer pops in every flavor of the rainbow. Summer is one of the best times of the year. It is important to keep the freezer or coolers stocked with freezer pops of all varieties and textures. There is one for people of all ages. They make the summer even better and more memorable. And they're also shareable. Everyone has their favorite flavor, and you know which one it is by looking in the seemingly always near empty freezer or cooler. From lazy summer days to busy sporting events, these portable treats please even the pickiest crowd. Not only was today Chocolate and Almonds Day, today also was National Freezer Pop Day, National Raspberry Day, and also today was Cow Appreciation Day. At all participating Chick-fil-A locations. I had myself some Chick-fil-A today, but I did not participate in Cow Appreciation Day. Just being honest with you. And here are our famous people who have had their birthdays, celebrate their birthdays earlier today on this day, Tuesday, July 8th. Today, movie actor Jaden Smith turns 27. Movie actress Maya Hawke turns 27. TV actress Riel Downs turns 24. TV actor Milo Ventimiglia turns 48. TV actress Sophia Bush turns 43. TV actor David Corenswet turns 32. Movie actor Kevin Bacon turns 67. Movie actress Isabella Sermon turns 19. TV actor Robert Knepper turns 66. TV actor Lance Gross turns 44. Pop singer Sky Ferreira turns 33. Movie actress Angelica Huston turns 74. TV actor Jake McDormand turns 39. TV actor Jeffrey Tambor turns 81. TV actress Valerie Pettiford turns 65. TV actor Lee Turkison turns 60. TV actor Michael Weatherly turns 57. Guitarist Jamie Cook turns 40. And pop singer Reagan Alea turns 26 today. And also today, country singer Toby Keith would have turned 63. I'm sorry. Today, Toby Keith, famous country singer Toby Keith would have turned 64 on this day, Tuesday, July 8th. Now I want to explain to you about the ongoing devastating flooding situation. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to bring about the flooding situation that's affecting portions of Central Texas over the past few nights, but I thought I'd bring it, including with the latest, with the ongoing flooding situation in portions of Central Texas. That's been affecting Central Texas over the past few days. I apologize for not been bringing it to you in with the full force of bring you guys the complete info. But this is actually my first video on bringing you guys the complete info with the very latest with the devastating floods in Central Texas. From last Friday, July 4th through yesterday, which was Monday, July 7th, a large and deadly flood event took place in the Texas Hill Country, particularly in Kerr County, in the U.S. state of Texas. During the flooding, water levels along the Guadalupe River rose quickly and significantly when between 5 and 11 inches of rain fell in a short amount of time. As a result, at least 118 fatalities have been confirmed, of which at least 94 are in Kerr County, with at least 180 reported missing. The flooding was caused by a mesoscale convective complex partially fed by the remnants of Tropical Storm Barry. Flooding began the morning of Friday, July 4th, after significant rainfall accumulated across Central Texas. 6 flash flood emergencies, which include the cities of Kerrville and Mason, were issued the same day. The Guadalupe River rose about 26 feet in 45 minutes. It suggested an estimated 29 feet in the Hunt area, where more than 20 children were declared missing from a summer camp. This past Saturday, July 5th, saw more flash flood warnings for the Lake Travis area, which is part of the Colorado River watershed. This flooding event was the deadliest freshwater flooding event in Texas since the 1921 San Antonio floods. Central Texas, and more specifically the hill country, central Texas, and more specifically, the hill country region are known for being prone to major floods. With one of the highest risks for flash flooding in the country, the area is referred to as the Flash Flood Alley, according to the Lower Colorado River Authority. This is caused by a combination of steep hills and arid soil that water tends to run off quickly, funneling water rapidly into rivers during rainstorms. The Guadalupe River and surrounding rivers in the region have flooded multiple times in recent decades, often with deadly consequences. This includes flooding in July 1987 that killed 10 people, flooding in October 1998 that killed 31, flooding in May of 2015 on the nearby Blanco River that killed 13, and flooding just 3 weeks earlier in nearby San Antonio that killed 13. Kirk County lacked a flood warning system. In 2016, the then sheriff of Kirk County advocated for such a system, including sirens. In 2016, a county commissioner noted that Kirk County was probably the highest risk area in the state for flooding. Discussions about funding and constructing the system continue off and on until at least 2021. The current Kirk County judge, Rob Kelly, said that the lack of a warning system was due to its high cost and claimed that residents were resistant to the idea for that reason. According to CNN, intense rainfall across the United States has greatly intensified in recent years due to global warming, as a warmer atmosphere can hold more moisture. According to Climate Central, San Antonio rainfall intensity has increased by 6% since 1970, while Austin's has risen by 19%, meaning that more rain falls in a given hour than did decades ago. So in the early morning hours of last Friday, rain totaling 6.5 inches fell in just 3 hours, resulting in numerous water-related rescues. In Hunt, Texas, where the two branches of the Guadalupe River meet, the river gauge recorded a 22-foot rise in 2 hours before falling when it reached 29 feet. Downstream in Kerrville, the river surged to 21 feet. Further downstream in Comfort, it surged to 29.86 feet. The city of Kerrville issued a disaster declaration on last Friday following the floods. In total, between 5 and 11 inches of rain fell on some areas that experienced significant flood effects. Flooding continued until Saturday, July 5th, with 2 more flash flood emergencies being issued for areas around Lake Travis north of Austin. Later, a 3rd flash flood emergency was issued for central Comal County, noting that local law enforcement reported flooding of the Guadalupe River. 20.33 inches of rain fell northwest of Streator. So as of today, which is Tuesday, July 8th, there have been 118 people confirmed dead in the floods, including 56 adults and 28 children in Kerr County. At least 94 deaths were confirmed in Kerr County, 8 in Kendall County, 7 in Travis County, 5 in Burnett County, 3 in Williamson County, 1 in Tom Green County. Several of the fatalities that occurred in Kerr County were young girls who were staying at Camp Mystic, an all-girls Christian summer camp located 6 miles southwest of Hunt. On last Friday, 27 were declared missing from Camp Mystic. The number of girls missing dropped to 10 on Monday, with the same counselor still missing. By Tuesday, 5 girls and 1 counselor remain missing. That will be today. Camp Mystic director Dick Eastland, who purchased the camp in 1974, was confirmed to be among those dead as well. On Monday, that will be yesterday, CNN reported that 27 campers and counselors had died in floods at Camp Mystic. As of Tuesday, which happens to be today, at least 180 people were missing. Across several counties: 161 in Kerr County, 10 in Travis County, 1 in Burnett County, and 1 in Williamson County. The aftermath. All hands and hearts partnering with Airbnb to support first responders, search and rescue teams, and families who survived the floods. With Airbnb providing emergency temporary housing for first responders, people looking for missing loved ones wanting to stay near search and rescue efforts, and residents with heavily damaged or destroyed homes, working local nonprofits identified those in most needs. In response to the catastrophic floods, the World Central Kitchen Relief Team was mobilized in Central Texas to support the communities impacted by the floods by providing food and water to anyone in need, including first responders. Samaritans Purse sent a disaster relief unit. Samaritans Purse sent a disaster relief unit to Central Texas with the unit equipped with tools and relief supplies from Southwest Ministry Center in Coppell, Texas. Volunteers from the organization were also prepared to assist families in recovery efforts. Texas nonprofit Operation Airdrop has mobilized aircraft, crews, and volunteer pilots to deliver emergency supplies to people stranded in hard-to-reach areas. First responders and firefighters from Acuna, Mexico, located across the water from Del Rio, Texas, were deployed by nonprofit foundation 9/11 to aid in search and rescue efforts in Kerrville, County. T-Mobile donated $500,000 to support relief efforts in Kerr County to the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country. So that's the latest, the very latest with the ongoing flooding disaster that has taken place across taken place across Central Texas within the past few days. So the duration of these events had taken place between Friday and Monday, between Friday, July 4th and Monday, July 7th. The cause of this is heavy rains due to a mesoscale convective complex, particularly fed by the remnants of tropical storm. The cause of this has been caused by heavy rains due to a mesoscale convective complex partially felt. The cause of this is due to heavy rains due to a mesoscale convective complex partially fed by the remnants of tropical storm Barry. The duration of this had taken place between Friday, July 4th and Monday, July 7th. Now I'm saying it's fifth day. Maximum rainfall is at 20.33 inches. There have been 118 missing as of today. There's been at least greater than 118 fatalities with at least 180 people missing. Areas affected most likely Texas Hill Country, Central Texas, especially Kerr County, Guadalupe River watershed. So we're going to continue to send our prayers and thoughts go out to the victims to the ones that are affected by the floods that have affected Central Texas over the past few days, especially on the Guadalupe River along Central Texas. This has been an ongoing event since last Friday, so we need to please continue to keep the flooding victims across East Texas in our condolences, prayers, and thoughts. Continue to keep our condolences, prayers, or thoughts affected by the ongoing flooding situation that have been affected in Central Texas that have impacted Central Texas over the past few days. So, actually, now. We currently do not have anything active in the tropics at this moment, but we are monitoring the waters of the Gulf and the Atlantic here on this Tuesday night. And also another thing to note here, today has marked the 1-year anniversary of a significant tornado outbreak that has affected the entire Arklatex region from the remnants of Ben Tropical Storm Beryl. Hard to believe it was all that took place a year ago, where we've experienced the most tornado outbreak coming from a tropical system, coming from a hurricane or tropical storm or hurricane. Now let's focus on the weather. So we're not going to be dealing with the same extremely heavy rainfall situation like the folks down in Central Texas have been dealing with the past few days. But we have had our fair share of local of widespread showers and storms that have affected the area. The past today. And it looks like we're going to continue with off and on rain and we're going to continue with the off and on. We're going to continue with the daily chances of hitting these storms in the port at least each day. I'll let you guys know how much more rain could be on the way. But let's talk about your weather here. So we're definitely not going to be dealing with the flooding situation like in Central Texas. Warm and muggy conditions are expected tonight as temperatures fall into the lower to mid-70s. Scattered to numerous early evening showers and thunderstorms will linger tonight. Slow movement of this thunderstorm activity can result in minor flooding issues. So the localized heavy rainfall possible today and tonight. So here are the key messages. Locally heavy rainfall and stronger slow moving storms may result in localized flooding through today, continue through tonight. Amounts of up to an inch with isolated two inch or greater amounts, especially north of I-30. That's where they have the slight risk. And here's what you should do. Don't drive across flooded roads. Ensure that you have multiple ways to receive weather warnings. So those are some things to remember when it comes to heavy rainfall in any area. Now that's the heavy rainfall. Yeah, I was just talking about the heavy rainfall potential. Overnight, mostly cloudy and warm and muggy tonight, with scattered to numerous thunderstorms lingering into the overnight hours. Best chances will linger in between the I-20 and I-30 corridors. What you see here to the left is lows in the low to mid 70s with south-southwest wind at 5 miles per hour. And here's what to expect in overnight hours. High chances for thunderstorms to linger overnight. So now many of us aren't, and we're not going to be done with the rains. We're not going to be done with the rains just quite yet. So the higher chances, especially the further north and east you go. And here are your averages and records for this day, Tuesday, July 8th. Normal high is 94, normal low is 73. 104 is the record high set on this day back in 1884. 65 is the record low set on this day back in 1983. And that 2.57 inches of rain, the 2.57 inches of rainfall, that would be the rainfall record set back just a year ago today. And of course, all of that will come from the remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl. That's what brought us the heavy rainfall from the tornado outbreaks. Now, hard to believe all that took place a year ago. We may have had rain in the area today, but definitely nothing like we saw a year ago to this day. So a couple areas are under a flood warning, flood advisory, but mainly we're not under any watches, warnings, or advisories here on this Tuesday night. And of course, portions of, especially northern portions of the Ark-La-Tex region, most likely in a few scattered showers. We're starting to see some shower activity coming into Shreveport. Here, the heaviest of the rainfall is affecting portions of north and east Texas, but particularly East Texas counties, and portions mostly in north and east Texas, and portions of mostly in southern, and also in southern Arkansas, the isolated areas in north central and northeast Louisiana. So most of the rain is affecting portions of northeast Texas and southern Arkansas. The same system with that's dealing with portions of central, north, and east Texas into portions of southwest and southern Arkansas. Another line of sources affecting portions of southeastern Missouri and portions of southern Illinois. Another one that's affecting the Nashville, Tennessee metro area. That's in central and middle, what they call middle Tennessee, central Tennessee. Another round of showers is affecting portions of southwest Georgia here on this Tuesday night. So it's been quite active even in areas to our north, especially along in the Texarkana area. So we've been dealing with we started that with lots of clouds, with the mixing in with some sunshine. We then got to see a first round of storms developing as early as around towards the middle of the day. Then we start to see a few after showers and storms taking place during the afternoon and early evening hours today. Of course, it turned out to be quite warm and humid. We actually had a high temperature of 94 degrees earlier today. Of course, that matches our normal high temperature for this time of year, which is 94. So it turned out to be a seasonally warm and humid day prior to the storms. And of course, the storms have brought us close to at least a couple of tenths of an inch of rain, but not much. Temperature outside here on this Tuesday night is 79 degrees with areas of light rain. Have a few showers in the area, so streets are kind of slippery, so especially if you've been out and about. So temperature outside here on this Tuesday night is 79 degrees with areas of light rain. Humidity is 84%. Dew point is 73 degrees. We have a west wind at 5 miles per hour with a feels like temperature heat index of 83 degrees. Barometric pressure at 30.13 inches of mercury. Visibility is at 10 miles an hour. Now this is what I was talking to you about earlier. A look back at the 1-year anniversary of the tornado event with the Tropical Storm Beryl and Ark-La-Tex. A summer of Tropical Storm Beryl in the National Weather Service, Shreveport, Louisiana, Parish County 1 area from July 8, 2020, from Monday, July 8, 2024. Tropical Storm Beryl moved into the four-state region during the afternoon and evening. Tropical Storm Beryl moved into the four-state region during the afternoon and evening of Monday, July 8, 2024, after making landfall along the Texas coast as a Category 1 hurricane. Beryl brought heavy rainfall, gusty winds, and most notably a historic outbreak of tornadoes to the National Weather Service area in Shreveport. Of course, there's about a surprise summary of the impacts of Beryl of the northwest of the NWS Shreveport, National Weather Service Shreveport area. Over the course of 8 hours, the National Weather Service Office issued 67 tornado warnings. This sets a record for the most tornado warnings issued by the Shreveport office in a 24-hour period any month and for any National Weather Service office during the month of July. In total, 43 tornadoes were confirmed. At the time, one of the tornadoes also set the record for the longest recorded track of a tornado resulting from a landfalling tropical cyclone in the United States. This record would later be broken from a tornado caused by Hurricane Helene later in 2024. So this is what happened when. So here's a look back on exactly what happened with Tropical Storm Beryl. What happened with Tropical Storm Beryl exactly a year ago today. And here's a look back at exactly what had happened with Tropical Storm Beryl 1 year ago today. So fast forward to a year later, we're just dealing with we're dealing with seasonal temperatures, and we're dealing with more typical summer conditions and localized heavy rainfall that's due to the weak upper level disturbance and impacting portions of the central U.S. And definitely nothing like what Central Texas is dealing with at the moment, especially along the hill country. With day after days of relentless flooding. So tonight, expect a few heavy thunderstorms later on this evening. Otherwise, we will see conditions from sea skies becoming mostly clear with the low temperature tonight, 75 degrees, with the south-southeast wind at 6 miles per hour and have a 70% chance of rain. We'll be dealing with a few storms during overnight hours tonight. Now, tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, expect mostly cloudy skies with another round of heavy or possible heavy thunderstorms, mostly in the afternoon. Any thunderstorms could cause flash flooding. So tomorrow, it will not be as warm because we have more clouds around and another decent chance of possibly heavy rainfall. So for those of you who got missed on the line today, there is at least another good chance of rain that could be affecting the area tomorrow as we go into the day on Wednesday. So we expect around the storms to occur around the midnight hours overnight tonight. With temperatures most likely staying in the 70s, mostly in the mid 70s. We will start out tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with mostly clear skies. Tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with mostly clear skies, we should be at 75 degrees. 9 a.m. tomorrow with mostly sunny with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 79 degrees. Noon tomorrow with mostly cloudy skies, we should be at 81 degrees. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with cloudy skies, we should be at 82 degrees. And with around the storms, expect around 5 p.m. tomorrow evening around 5 p.m. and around the storms. 6 p.m. with cloudy skies, we should be at 83 degrees. With another round of storms expected around 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. 9 p.m. tomorrow night with mostly cloudy skies, we should be at 81 degrees. So and that's the reason daytime high temperatures will be held below normal, because we have lots more clouds around, and because we have clouds around, temperatures will not get as warm. So, but the humidity will remain, which will make it feel like it's in the 90s. So, but it is going to be humid regardless. Kind of like what today was, but today we made it to 94, which is normal. But tomorrow we won't. clouds and a good chance of rain will hold our daytime high temperatures in the 80s. So grab an umbrella tomorrow would be my main suggestion to you all. Now here's what the next 7 and 10 days have in store for us. So after low temperature night, 75 degrees, have another seasonally warm start to the day. Low temperature 75 degrees. That's just a couple degrees above normal. That's I call that seasonally warm. Expect a few heavy thunderstorms this evening. Otherwise, we'll start to see skies becoming clearer. Low temperature night 75 degrees. Now tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, it will be mostly cloudy with another round with heavy thunderstorms likely in the afternoon. Any thunderstorms could cause flash flooding, localized flooding, so you want to be cautious of that. High of 85, low of 74. High of 85, low of 74. Winds will be from the southwest at 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 60%. Now going to your Thursday, expect another good chance of storms to impact your Thursday. We'll expect partly cloudy skies with widely scattered thunderstorms, with a chance of with widely scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. High of 92, low of 74. Feels like temperature 102. We'll have a southwest wind at 8 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Going to your Friday, it will be mostly sunny and hot. Remember the dangers of dehydration and heat stroke if outside for an extended period of time, mostly in the afternoon. And then we'll have another chance of a pop-up shower or two in the afternoon. High of 96, low of 75. Feels like temperature 104. Of a southwest wind at 9 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Saturday, mostly sunny and hot. Remember the dangers of dehydration and heat stroke if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time. Then expect another round of storms, spotty afternoon thunderstorms to occur. High of 97, low of 74. Feels like temperature 109. Have a southwest wind 8 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Sunday, we expect mostly sunny skies with the couple showers and thunderstorms possible. Pop-up showers and thunderstorms possible for your Sunday. High of 95, low of 75. Feels like temperature 107. Have a southwest wind 7 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Monday, we finally get to dry out. Expect mostly sunny skies. High of 96, low of 78. Feels like temperature 110. Have a southwest wind 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Then Tuesday, mainly it will be hot with plenty of sunshine for your Tuesday. High of 97, low of 77. Feels like temperature 109. Have a southwest wind 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Except highs to reach in the low to mid 90s for the remainder of the week. Another chance of rain, another chance of storms possible towards the end of next week. So this is going to be more of our normal summertime pattern, with the exception of tomorrow, which we'll have daytime highs in the 80s. So between now and early next week, expect around at least around 3/4 of an inch of rain. So with the exception of tomorrow, with daytime highs only in the 80s. Expect high temperature. So we have 2 days with high temperatures, fairly below normal for this time of the year. So we have good chance of rain, storms, and cloud cover will hold our daytime high temperatures well below normal for this time of year. So if our high temperature will only be in the mid 80s tomorrow, going to your Wednesday, then we'll stay below normal, but seasonally will remain below normal with highs in low 90s for Thursday, just slightly below normal for Thursday. Then we'll keep our highs focused mostly in the mid 90s. We start to heat up with lesser rain chances for Friday through early next week. Now your rain chances: 60% tomorrow, 30%, and you have those daily hit or miss storms from Thursday all the way through Sunday, and then no rain expected Monday or Tuesday of next week. So tomorrow happens to be the best rain chance that we'll see, and then we'll deal with random pop-up hit or miss stuff, hit or miss storms beginning Thursday through at least Sunday, but not too significant. Just typical hit or miss that we typically, just a normal summertime trend with the daytime heating. And then, of course, feels like temperature, with the exception of tomorrow, will be well over 100 for Thursday. So be prepared to. So if you're not liking the heat, Enjoy tomorrow. That will be all that I have for you guys in tonight's video. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.